40 seconds.
Hey, am I playing J Mecca or are you?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it all.
I got it all. And now I don't have to do anything. You don't even need me anymore, MJ.
Nope.
How
Matter
does
of
work?
fact, I'll probably start it at like 10 seconds, and then I'll come over here and I'll start that.
Do you want me to? How about we both start one and then we can both like enter the scene together?
Well, the YouTube one's already going.
Oh. This one here?
Yep. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
You can run
nervous.
on for a long time.
Go
Run
live and
on
live.
for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. 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 Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, Jay, go do my will. Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. You may throw your rock and hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell them the God's gonna cut you down. Tell them the God's gonna cut you down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
This is like 15 minutes ago.
Yo, you can never touch this, it's just too much substance. I broke through the chains that away with the cufflinks. You can make a scene, but to me, it's nothing. You never match what a breakthrough in fashion. I'll re-stitch the fabric and bring it back surely. Seen you on the shore, you repping the wrong jersey. Nah, I mean, they on the wrong team. Paper chaser, screaming out cream. Lord deliver us, you know I ain't giving up. They just wanna live it up on scratch offs and 50 bucks. Praise to the silly luck, I gotta keep it 100. Run it, clean how I done it. Get it, I operate like City Hall. Gotta put my city on. Didn't fit the first time, but I've been going into it. They don't getting giddy gone. It's wrong to say I pity y'all. I'm too busy nodding, rather not respond to kitty calls. Y'all can get your quickie on. Watch what you slipping on, girl. What you sipping on, dog. What you barking about? I'd rather be penniless, making plenty sense. You living in a glass house, high rent, solo. I do it on my own, no YOLO. I never get cut. Kodo for sure though. Pardon me, my God, I'm calling on them all. Can't stall. I gotta tell them all. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. 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 Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell them that God's gonna cut you down. Tell them that God's gonna cut you down.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from MJ's Loft of Dreams apartment, this is the Moon Club podcast with AJ and MJ. The Moon Club will talk about anything under the moon. No subject will ever be taboo. This episode of the Moon Club podcast is brought to you by Realtor MJ Adelman, Bloomington Normal's premier realtor for RE/MAX Rising, and I want to be your realtor, and I'm going to out-hustle everybody all day, every day, and double up on Sunday to prove it.
It's perfect. Okay. It is Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. I'm still getting used to saying 2020. At 6:04 p.m. like usual. The moon came up, and it comes up at 8:31 p.m. today, and it goes down at 9:13 a.m. tomorrow morning. It is waxing gibbous. It is currently 94% illuminated. Get your ass out there and see it. It is 363,739,000 kilometers there's some people acting a damn fool.
Yeah.
Isn't there? Like usual.
Yep.
And we'll definitely be talking about people acting like fools.
All right. So the weekly Jason Silva is the significance of storytelling, and since it was Oscar night Sunday, you know, basically movies are
Storytelling.
stories. You know, they're stories. So here we go.
Why do you think that experiences of transformation often employ the journey motif in order to describe the nature of the experience? And that's because the term ecstasis, right, implies transport. It implies crossing over. It implies moving from who I am now to who I'll become. And so it's interesting that so many stories, right, like Eat, Pray, Love being a key example, employ this motif of the journey to illustrate a character's path towards healing, right, towards growth, towards apotheosis. Of course, Joseph Campbell, the mythologist, identified the journey motif as the hero's journey. And he says the mythology by which an individual lives requires him to use this hero's journey motif to impregnate his life with a semblance of meaning and signification. We use this meta pattern. We use this as a set of codes and symbols that actually give us reason for being. The biological advantage of consciousness is that it allows us to endow our lives with a narrative, a larger grand narrative that marries someone finite, something finite, to something infinite. And this, through this technology, through this mythology, through this biological advantage that we have grown to become the dominant species on the planet. There is like a Darwinian reason for us having consciousness and for us being creatures that seek meaning through these journeys of transformation, through this journey motif of transport, of crossing over, of becoming, of evolving, of transcending. This is who we are, right? We are the storytelling animal. We are the journeyers. We are the seekers.
I think that's a good one.
Yes. Dude, so you still haven't watched 300, have you?
No.
Okay.
But
There's a storyteller in there.
to his point, like there is an art of the storytelling, right?
Yeah.
And it is kind of like ingrained in us as humans to tell our story, like, you know, to spread our seed,
Right.
to tell a story through whatever means necessary, like video, cinema,
Instagram,
radio.
Snapchat.
We're conveying a story right now through a podcast,
Yeah.
right? Like this is the story that we want
Yeah.
to tell. And
You know, have you ever heard that it's 10% actually the words coming out of your mouth, and the rest of the 90% is like our actions and our cadence and our everything else.
so we are visual learners. Most of us more visual than anything. So yeah, like there's all kinds of things that we pick up on. A lot of it that we don't even realize. But you know,
Right.
have you ever been sitting there talking to somebody and then all of a sudden you feel a little uncomfortable, or maybe like you're picking up on something, like maybe that person has bad intentions. Like you
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but you can just feel it.
Right.
It's like something. It's like
Yeah.
something in the body, the mannerisms, or
Yeah.
or maybe it's even in his subconscious and you're picking up on it.
It you know, it could be somebody that's like belligerently drunk, or using like prescription medications wrong, or just their soul is misaligned a little bit. Like they're not thinking about you, they're thinking about how they can get their next fix.
Right.
You know? And there's a lot of people that live day to day like that. Being an addict is not easy.
Right, and there's a lot of times that I'll pick up on that with somebody and be like, oh, he just has bad energy. Like I don't really want to be around this person.
Yeah.
But you know,
We are who you surround yourself with, right, brother?
they're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with the most. So
Yeah.
choose your inner circle very wisely.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure. Because they affect you in many different ways, like you were talking about. It's like ways that you probably wouldn't even pick up on.
Right. So. Steve Trainer's commenting on some stuff. Chad Sears is watching.
What's up,
Spencer
Chad
Roosevelt,
Sears?
Anna Werbuch, Christina Marie, Angie Bennett, Irwell, Tandy Allison. So let the Moon Clubbers know that we are now recording simulcast, and we'll post it to YouTube after we're live here. We don't have the ability to go YouTube live yet. I need about 50 more subscribers on the YouTube.
Let your friends know.
Yeah, so go over to MJ Adelman on YouTube and subscribe, and we'll post the podcast there. And honestly, it's a better visual, it's better sounding, and it's just a better content than we get from streaming. But
And Steve is here this week. He's just behind the plant.
yeah, we want to have you here live watching the show. But if all you can do is watch on YouTube later, by all means do that too.
Right. Okay, so what do we got, brother?
Okay, so I wanted to start off with, and this is a little old because it's Super Bowl, but this Instagram model streaked down on, or she didn't really get onto the field, but here we go.
During Super Bowl 54, a woman jumped over the railing in an attempt to get onto the football field in what appeared to be a streaker attempt. She was almost immediately apprehended by security, with most of her clothes still on. Now it has been revealed that the culprit was a famous Instagram model, Kelly K. Green, who was taken into custody on trespassing charges. And when I say famous, I use that term loosely. Kay took to Instagram following her release, posting an image and video of her streaking attempt, captioned, quote, "Do what you want, when you want, life's too short to have regrets. Thanks, NFL, for having me." Let's be honest, she was doing this for clout and probably to try to get some new Instagram followers. And you gotta give a girl some credit for the hustle, but sadly for Kelly, it doesn't seem as though her stunt worked, as she only gained 800 followers for her trouble.
And you were one of the 800.
That was shortly after, but that was before people really knew who she was.
How much did she go up?
This kind of thing is disgusting, and
no, it's not.
It is.
Nudity is beautiful.
So the first thing that I do whenever one of these things happen is I go to Instagram and I follow them.
Yes.
That's how disgusted I am.
All right.
So Kelly K, and she has, let's see how many followers she has now. She's got 362,000.
And what did she have before the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
But they called her a famous Instagram model. I don't know if you can call anybody famous with under 1 million nowadays.
I would say she's an influencer.
I'm gonna follow her too.
Here's the video that I wanted to play for people. This is her, and she's sponsored by Bang, but this is one of her Instagram videos.
Oh, dude, I love that Bang website. They do a lot of anal.
Kelly K. I would encourage you to go and follow her on Instagram. She looks like
I would too. Kelly K. Is she related to Marilyn K?
Could be. Doesn't say here.
You know what? It's like, this is not the first, and of course it's not going to be the last. They had to be expecting somebody to try to pull a stunt at the Super Bowl after the World Series with the flashing thing. Yep. And dude, I would like to see how much those girls were worth before, and I know it's subjective, and how much they're worth now.
So that's
just how many followers they maybe gained.
I am Lauren Summers on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, you know the girl's name?
Oh yeah, there's two of them. I only know one of them, but let me try to find her.
What is that? What have you been watching, brother?
Who knows?
So her name's I am Lauren Summers?
That's her Instagram name.
Okay. Her mom and dad didn't give him that name. Do you want to go into, instead of going further with this, do you want to go into the Academy Awards or the Oscars?
I do. I want to touch on the Iowa caucuses first.
Okay. Do you know what a caucus is?
Yeah, it's a gathering of people and they vote as a unit.
Yeah, well, yeah,
it's a very antiquated. It's a very silly way to actually do it. It's not like really 1800s version.
It's definitely antiquated.
Yeah.
But getting people in like an auditorium, like 1,000 people, and like basically you vote by going and standing somewhere.
Yeah.
And then they'll try to. It's like, hey, why don't you come over here with us?
I love the fact that our governor right now, who I didn't vote for, but that's fine. He's doing a great job. J.B. Pritzker has said Illinois should be the first state to vote, and he's going to try to make it happen.
No shit.
Like, why the fuck should Iowa be the first state to vote? Illinois is more diverse. We have every walk of life. We have farmers.
We got Chicago.
We have inner city. We have urban sprawl. Yeah. We have everything.
Iowa ain't got dick.
Iowa ain't got shit. Iowa's a backwards ass,
you know what
stupid ass state.
All they got is Dan Gable, and maybe that's enough.
Yeah, University of Iowa, the Hawkeyes, and hey, if you're watching right now the Moon Club podcast and you're in Iowa, now we're not talking about you.
Yeah, we're talking about all those other
fucks.
douchebags.
All right, so this happened in Iowa. This lady had casted her vote, and she found out Pete Buttigieg was married to another man, and she wanted her vote back.
Oh, the guy's
So
he's
are
gay?
you saying that he has the same-sex partner? Yes. Are you kidding?
What does that have to do with politics, though?
Well, then I don't want anybody like that in the White House. So can I have my card back? I don't know. Signed it. We could go ask.
So are they sitting there
I never knew that.
ambushing him like
Well,
that?
the whole point of it is, though,
That's a hate crime.
he's a human being, right? Just like you and me, and shouldn't really matter. That's what
Well, he better read the Bible.
he does.
You better
He
read the
says
Bible.
that God doesn't choose a political party. Because,
Why does it say in the Bible that a man should marry a woman then?
Because the Bible's
I
not
totally
full of the
respect
truth.
your viewpoint on this. I so totally
Did you know that in
But I
California,
think that
the gay marriage and
we were not around
How
now.
come this has never been brought out before?
And somebody
It's
posted on
common
Facebook,
knowledge.
if one man lays with another
I
man,
never
he
heard
shall
it.
be stoned. Dude, she's
You can talk to somebody,
losing
you
battle
can
here.
talk to them about this. I don't know the rules on this or not, but I guess what I would like you to just take deep inside and think, like, should it matter?
Okay, so
if it's a
that's
woman
really.
versus
I just
a
want to make
man,
the point
or if-
that this is the state that gets to vote first. This,
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Go JB Pritzker on making us.
And
the,
then we go to New Hampshire, which is a little more, progressive, a little more.
Yeah. So if we vote first, would that make us a caucus state, and would we hold caucuses? Because
No, we wouldn't hold caucuses.
No?
This is fucking 2020.
yeah, maybe we can have virtual caucuses where people are just hitting buttons on their computers,
Maybe
on their phones.
digital caucus.
Yeah. Steve says, I got stoned, but I definitely didn't lay with no man. Good for you, Steve, because
Steve don't play that.
that's how you end up pregnant.
All right, so after the Super Bowl, Kansas City had this parade route lined out, and they were gonna bring the Chiefs down through the center of the city there, and this guy's hell bent on ruining it.
And here comes Steve.
But the police had different ideas. They were like, "Hold on, we gotta catch this."
Dude, but they can't really do a pit maneuver like we were talking about because that would throw the car into...
They turned instead of going into the crowd, and that's where police were able to execute that pit maneuver and stop them where they were.
This could have been devastating at any point. Look how close police get to try to stop this
So obviously
driver
they can't
because
do a
they
pit
know
maneuver.
so much is at stake. Kansas City police doing a phenomenal job of ending this. It ended seemingly just as quick as it started before the end of this parade route, which is unbelievable. You see how many cars they have? They practice for situations just like this, and especially on a day like today, there are so many members of law enforcement all around this parade route to keep you safe. Look at this. Here's the pit maneuver. There's somebody in front, somebody on the side, and somebody behind, and they're about to, as they take this turn, he's going to hop this curb. Look at this. There's Gary Lezak in our news car just to the left. Terrifying. Hopping the curb there, and the police cars making sure that they can get around and stop that car.
We heard from Mayor Quentin Lucas earlier live. He joined one of our 41 Action
dude,
News reporters,
already
Sarah Flake,
surrounded.
to talk about what happened there.
Automatic weapons. Dude, they don't fuck around.
I doubt they have automatic weapons. There's probably semi-automatic.
Fully automatic,
No.
brother.
No.
You don't know this business like I do.
Okay.
You don't know me.
All right. It's gonna be another. Be real. There's gonna be another.
Yeah.
All right. So the Big Lebowski universe.
8-year-olds, dude.
8-year-olds.
You know what? I wonder if he's going to elaborate on the whole 8-year-olds thing, because then he had to go door to door to let people know he's a pederast.
Yeah.
What if his character was falsely accused and still had to go do that?
Maybe that'll be part of the movie.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well,
Big
you know-
Lebowski came out what, like 1992?
You know what?
94?
I went to
something
see
like
that movie with Lisa Spout in the movie theater, and I'm
Yeah.
so ashamed to say that we walked out because it was sucky.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Now one of my favorite movies. But now she says she doesn't remember.
Who?
Lisa Spout. It might have been Stacey Forbes. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Jesus Rolls. official teaser trailer.
The Big Lebowski universe, people. Motherfucker can roll. You know what I'm saying?
Don't roll on towers. I don't roll on towers.
I don't put the bank. And I definitely don't fucking roll. What's up, Brittany Hendricks? You know, I almost asked you last night if you want to come on. How about next week, Brittany? Maybe we can have you and Steve both on. You guys have both been on before.
Sonny Garcia's gonna come on soon.
Okay.
So, all right. Before we get to Oscars talk, Gayle King got herself in a little bit of trouble interviewing Lisa Leslie, and she asked a question about Kobe Bryant's rape charges, right?
Yeah. Trying to keep it real.
Well, you know what? I guess it was almost an hour-long interview, and she talked about a lot of stuff, and that was just one thing. But apparently CBS put out just this one clip of her asking about the rape,
Okay.
and people just went after her.
Yeah.
Let's see what Gayle King has to say about that.
And I've been up reading the comments about the interview I did with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. And I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I'm embarrassed, and I am very angry. Unbeknownst to me, my network put up a clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. I started getting calls. What the hell are you doing? Why did you say this? What is happening? I did not know what people are talking about.
She got ambushed.
So I've been told, or I've been advised, to say nothing. Just let it go. People will drag you. People will troll you. It'll be over in a couple of days. But that's not good enough for me.
Okay.
Because I really want people to understand what happened here and how I'm feeling about it. I reached out to Lisa because I know that she's a longtime friend of Kobe's to talk about his legacy and their friendship. We had a really wide-ranging interview. Talked about many things.
So she goes on
his
probably
career,
much longer than she
his
should.
passion.
She shouldn't even apologize for it because it was just one part of the interview. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but Snoop Dogg didn't like it. Hold on. We're going with Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Gayle King. Out
Looks
of pocket for
disappointed.
that shit.
Has he got whoppers in his nostrils?
Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
He needs somebody to help him shoot videos.
Yeah, that's a bad camera angle, Snoop.
I swear to God, we the worst.
More like Sniff.
We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them
what
dumbass
they attacking
questions.
us for, yo?
I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
That's a threat.
Before we come get you?
Gayle King. Why the fuck would you ask some shit like that?
You know what? I think they need to understand.
I don't
that it was
give a
taken
fuck
out
who
of
friend it
context.
is. I don't give a fuck she
You know what I'm
can't.
saying? Especially if it's an
Obama.
hour-long interview and they're showing like a 5-minute
Why
segment.
Yeah, and it's more like a 90-second segment.
You know, well, one thing that Snoop brought up that I thought was good is like, okay, it's like Kobe, he messed up. He messed up, right? But he didn't mess up in the same way that Harvey Weinstein messed up. He's not a rapist. When these allegations happened, he was the #1 alpha male in the world. Maybe saved Michael Jordan.
Well, I think honestly, the Harvey Weinstein. I don't like. Are we gonna act like Harvey Weinstein's getting a pass right now? Like, no, Harvey Weinstein's paying for what he did too. I don't think it's a good analogy. And
we should build a time machine.
There really were rape allegations that went away because she didn't want to testify. Now, what happened? I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either. I'm
but I know Ari Shaffir got in a lot of trouble, you know, with that video that he made. And I don't like the spirit of that video.
Move.
I don't. But you know, in his defense, apparently he didn't know the daughter had died when he did it, and he does this a lot. Like his fans expect him. His fans expect him to roast people as they die, and it's kind of like an honor thing. But I don't like it. To me, that's just bad karma.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
But I don't, you know, I'm not hating on Ari for that. That's, you know, if you don't like what Ari did, and you don't, just don't watch his shit. You know, boycott Ari. That's fine. But
sometimes people do things that you like that you don't like, and that doesn't mean you don't have to dislike that person.
But the Harvey Weinstein analogy, like Harvey Weinstein's paying for what he did, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like Harvey Weinstein's getting a pass.
Echo.
Well, he did get a pass for a long time, though.
Echo. How much is Harvey Weinstein worth? But it's gone
American film producer Harvey Weinstein's net worth is estimated at $50 million.
I thought it was like 1.5 billion.
Yeah, maybe he's down to 50 million now.
Yeah, he's living in the fucking slums.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guy.
So
he's probably clipping coupons right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Harvey, if you're watching, hit us up.
Yeah, we'll Skype you in, Harvey.
Yeah.
Fucking doghead bitch.
He's got to pull Harvey Weinstein out of his ass.
I've got to wonder though, like, okay, when Snoop Dogg said "before we come and get you," like that's got to be considered a direct threat, right?
You know, it could, but it could also mean like we come get you on social media, like we're doing right now. But it didn't seem like that because that would have implied we're going to come get you. But you know, he was passionate and he slipped up and said something stupid too.
Yeah. You know who should broker the peace agreement between Snoop Dogg and Gayle King?
Yes.
You know who it is.
Hold on, give me a second. Eileen Wuornos.
No. Who's the lady that went to jail?
Oh, fucking Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Right? She should broker the peace deal.
Right. I think she should broker everything. We should make her president.
Maybe.
Do you her and Trump get along?
I don't know. Doesn't say here.
I'm gonna hook him up. I'm gonna tag Trump in a Martha Stewart post. Because did you know that Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg are actually really good friends?
Yeah, they get along. They have a show together, right?
Yeah, like a cooking show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm a big fan of the Martha Stewart collection.
I like Martha Stewart, and I like Snoop Dogg.
I've got her pillowcases.
Do you?
Yeah, I got Martha Stewart.
Dude, I wonder if Snoop Dogg is bending Martha Stewart over.
Maybe.
I'm getting a good visual. It's making me
Did
happy.
you know?
thinking
Okay,
about
like
that.
one of those
big
couples that you would never expect, but Jimmy Walker. You know who he I think was
Dynamite!
Dating? You know who he was dating for a while?
Manuel Lewis.
No. Ann Coulter.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Like I heard that. Now I'm wondering if it's really true. Ask your Echo.
Okay, so you said Emmanuel Lewis is dating Ann Coulter?
No, Jimmy Walker.
He died.
Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Walker, the guy that owns the whiskey?
Jimmy
Walker.
Yeah, the Dynamite guy.
Okay, that's not his real name. Is it Jimmy Walker? Echo. Who is dating Jimmy Walker?
I don't know Jimmy Walker's last relationship.
Ask her who Ann Coulter's dating.
Echo. Who is Ann Coulter banging?
I couldn't find anything about that.
Ask her again.
Echo. Who is Ann Coulter dating?
Here's something I found from the article Andrew Stein on Wikipedia. According to a report in the New York Post on October 10, 2007, Stein had begun dating the conservative writer Ann Coulter.
There we go.
Tell her to shut up.
Dude, it's cool that this conservative white girl likes the BBC! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, so does, what's that?
Ann Coulter is dating Jimmy Walker, according to Norman Lear.
Dude, I don't know why that makes me so happy. It makes me almost like her now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's not a racist.
Evidison. Yeah. She's not a racist. And you know what? She kind of comes off as one. You know? Like ultra-conservative, like totally right-wing.
Comes off as a bitch.
But, you know what? Look, dude, how much blacker could he be?
None.
None more black.
Like,
expand on that one.
Her black to his white.
Dude, that's a yin-yang. Ann Coulter dates Good Time star Jimmy Walker. That's great. Dude, he must be a cosmic dick slinger to be pulling down some pussy like that, right?
Maybe. She's kind of like washed up, isn't she?
I don't know. You think she's a cunt?
She's definitely a cunt.
Yeah. But she likes the BBC, apparently.
You want to get into this Oscar talk?
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised we haven't got into that. I think we started losing some viewership with
Yeah,
the.
I'm down to 1,500 viewers right now. Okay, so Best Supporting Actor. Very well deserved. I didn't like where he took his acceptance speech right off the bat.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I need to cut the lights?
Yeah, but you know what? Just for his work in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think it's a very, very well deserved Oscar. But I don't like what he does when he takes his acceptance speech.
And the Oscar goes to Brad Pitt.
This is the
Oscar
second
for acting. Oscar for Brad Pitt, his first for acting.
I can't believe that.
Wow. Thank you. This is incredible. Really incredible. Thank you to the Academy for this honor of honors. They told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 seconds more than the Senate gave John Bolton this week.
Of course they're going to clap. All right, so I'm not going
I'm
to play
thinking
the
maybe
rest
Quentin
of the
does a
speech,
movie
but,
about it in the end.
I would say I agree. That was a phenomenal performance. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Cliff Booth. I just, like, why do you have to go political once you get up there?
Dude, you know what? For my money, when Michael Bolton sings, when a man loves a woman, just can't do it.
Why should I have to change my name? He's the one that sucks.
Right. So, but dude, we're all big Michael Bolton fans. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Bolton or Usain Bolt?
Usain Bolt. You know they're related, right?
Yeah. Usain Bolt dropped the N off his name because he thought it was racist.
Yeah. Remember I told you that Wesley Snipes and Wanda Sykes are brother and sister? Nobody knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like Queen Latifah is Wiz Khalifa's mom.
All right, but you want to talk about an acceptance speech. Best actor category. Another very well-deserved Joaquin Phoenix for the Joker.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play this whole thing out.
He seems very humble, doesn't he?
I hope it doesn't get us pulled off, but this is, I think, the best acceptance speech that I've heard in a while.
It seems very humble.
Definitely seems like he's starting to appreciate where he's at later in life, right? Like, as a young kid, he was kind of like, you know.
Douchebag.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, which is understandable.
His brother was fucking River Phoenix.
Yeah.
He was there when he died. You know that?
He held him until he took
And
his
the
last
actor
breath.
goes
He called
to
911.
Joaquin Phoenix.
A five-time nominee, Joaquin Phoenix, celebrating his first win.
No, just for men.
He was previously nominated in this category for his performance in Walk the Line.
How much is Joaquin Phoenix worth?
I'm not sure.
All right, let's listen to the speech.
Okay.
Hi. I was here many years ago, and I couldn't fully appreciate it at the time. I now realize how fortunate I am to be a part of this community, have such reverence for actors and what we do. I feel really honored to be here. I'd like to just talk about a little bit about my fellow nominees, if that's okay. When I started acting again and going to auditions, I'd always get to like the final callback. And I think many people know what that's like. And there would always be like two other guys that I was up against. And we'd always lose to this one kid. And no actor would ever say his name because it was like too much. But every casting director would whisper in there, "It's Leonardo, it's Leonardo." Oh, who is this Leonardo? Leonardo, you've been an inspiration for over 25 years to me and so many people. I thank you very, very, very much. Christian, I don't know where you are. Christian, you commit to your roles in ways that I can only dream of. I just, you never turn in a bad performance. It's infuriating. I wish you would. One time, just suck once. It'd be great, okay? Adam, I've been watching you the last few years, and you've just been turning
He's the
in
one to
these
watch, Adam
beautiful, nuanced, incredible, profound performances. And I'm just so moved by you, and you were just devastating in this film, and you should be here. And Taryn, where are you? I'm so happy for you wherever you are. Hey man, you're so beautiful in this movie, and I'm so happy for you, and I can't wait to see what else you do. And
very genuine.
Really, I'm standing here on the shoulders of my favorite actor, Heath Ledger. So thank you and good night.
It's fitting that, Heath Ledger, because he played
that was
Joker.
beautiful.
Yeah, that was a great acceptance speech.
I think that was the greatest acceptance speech I've ever seen on the Academy Awards.
It's a good one.
And you know what?
And I like that much better than people bringing up like political shit. Like, I think Ricky Gervais, and there was no host for the Academy Awards, by the way, but Ricky Gervais should host every show, but he already said he wasn't going to. But what he did at the Golden Globes was spectacular, right?
Yeah. You know what what I least like, I think, with the Academy Awards acceptance speeches is when they start rattling off Jane Smith. I like to think of John Hughes, and they start saying all these names that you have no idea about, and they're just, dude, it's kind of like politics. Like, okay, I got to say this person's name. I got to say Harvey Weinstein's name. How many times has Harvey Weinstein been brought up in Academy Award acceptance speeches?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah,
a lot, because
but they aren't bringing up names anymore.
Well, I mean, he brought up all the other actors' names for sure. Everyone that was also nominated. But the Harvey Weinstein thing, man, like, of course, he got a lot of people big roles, like, and there were girls that played the game with him, right?
Yeah.
Like, I say Jennifer.
But you're thinking about the girl from Friend, or what's her name? That Shakespeare in Love. Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, well, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, that was his girl for a long time. And I'm not saying that anything happened between them, but it certainly looks suspicious.
No, I'm thinking of the girl from Hunger Games. What's her name?
Hunger Games. J-Lo? Jennifer Lawrence?
Jennifer Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what? You play the game in Hollywood, and
it's
as Harvey Weinstein's lawyer said, Harvey didn't invent the casting couch.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, he just made the casting couch great again.
Right. Dude, you're not watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, are you?
No.
There's this.
Can you put him on the stick on the drive?
It's kind of this recurring bit, like, okay, so Larry's going to a dinner with a guy he doesn't really want to have dinner with, so he wears a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Just to get out of it. He's like, oh, it works so well, so he's starting to like take it with him and like put it on like, at different times.
Was it Osborne? Was it Dave Osborne that he went?
He died, dude.
Are you serious?
Super Dave died, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who did he go have dinner with that he didn't want to have dinner with?
It was Phil Rosenthal.
Okay.
I bet I can find it real quick. Let's see it.
Yeah. Dude, the subtle humor on that is so beautiful. Like
I wouldn't even call it subtle. Like, it's just, like, I think he's a master at putting himself in socially awkward situations.
Right. Dude, I'm almost jealous that I didn't think about carrying around a MAGA hat to wear in certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, here's a minute about the MAGA hat.
That's why I ripped you out of that f***ing car! You little I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Just be more careful next time, okay? Will do.
You know what? Actually, I think we'd prefer to sit at a table, please. Huh.
Sad. Look, I got this idea to wear that hat so I wouldn't have to have lunch with Phil Rosenthal, and it worked like a charm. He saw me in the hat and he left the restaurant. It was amazing. And
I'm not surprised.
You know what? It's really coming in handy.
Yeah, because no one's going to want to be anywhere near you.
Exactly. It's a great people repellent.
There are people that wear the MAGA hat and like what the MAGA hat represents. Are you afraid about alien?
Okay, so they're talking about something else.
Right.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I wonder if we can do that. No, we're not going to do that Ricky Gervais thing at the Oscars. All right, but there's something, this black hole that you were talking about before we started. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, you know, it's not so much the black hole, but it's the disk that's around the black hole. And we're actually using the old ass Hubble telescope to take pictures of this thing.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the scientists are saying that this can't exist. Once again, how many times do we hear that in science, where they say that?
Well, they also say that life can't exist, right?
Right. So I think is this like a 1 minute bit that we've got on?
It's 3 minutes, but we're starting 2 minutes, or we're starting 1 minute in. So.
Okay, yeah. Supposedly this thing should not exist. This black hole disk.
Galaxy is active. It's a low luminosity one. Black holes in galaxies such as NGC 3147 are usually pretty quiet and starving because there isn't enough material in the galaxy to feed them regularly. However, this mysterious disk offers a unique opportunity to test Albert Einstein's theories of relativity. Hubble showed that the gas is embedded deep within the black hole's gravitational field, which has altered light in a way that astronomers can actually see what's happening close to the black hole. The telescope has also measured the disk of material, and astronomers determined that it's rotating around the black hole at more than 10% the speed of light. Because the gas disk is so deeply embedded in the black hole, the light can't escape, so it looks stretched. Using Hubble's imaging spectrograph instrument, astronomers were able to take the light and separate it into wavelengths, which helped them indicate temperature, speed, and other information. Now, astronomers want to search for other disks surrounding black holes in similar low-luminosity galaxies to NGC 3147.
Alright, so it's NGC 3147. It's a supermassive black hole located near the center of our galaxy.
No, not our galaxy, NGC galaxy. It's 140 million light years from
our
us.
galaxy, sorry.
Dude, why does that picture keep popping up?
I don't know, let's see what it's all about.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know you said, hold on, you do a ball, let me get the door open just a little more to close that. Don't wiggle that. Don't shake that. I know you gotta go ahead and make it.
I could totally hang out with her.
She hopping, she bouncing, she shaking, wiggle.
She couldn't help herself, could she?
Up, down,
Dude, have you listened to the last podcast?
Move it on,
No.
you get a scholarship.
Okay, so it's all about big butts.
Oh, okay.
And this girl's talking about, she's probably like a little younger than us.
Yeah.
And she's talking about how in high school she always had a huge ass.
Mm-hmm.
And like none of the guys liked her. And now she's got a huge ass and it's all of a sudden it's in. And
at some point it changed, right?
Yeah. It wasn't, I don't think it was gradual. It's not just one day.
I think Sir Mix-a-Lot had a lot to do with that.
Did Sir Mix-a-Lot do that? And if he did, I think he can probably be held for treason.
Treason? Why? Who doesn't like a big ass now?
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I think we didn't know
Sir
what we liked.
opened our eyes to the world of a beautiful, huge ass.
Yeah.
He looks like one of those rap stars' girlfriends. Like, dude, I wonder if there was a certain year where big asses came into style. What year would you say? Well, how about you, Moon Clubbers? What year did big asses become the thing? And
I'm gonna say it's the mid-90s.
The mid-90s? I was gonna say like 2000, and that's still 20 years ago. But I think Sir Mix-a-Lot. I think that he did probably bring.
Oh my God!
What year was this video come out? 96.
She looks like one of those
it's
rap
before
guys'
that, I think.
girlfriends. Who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total
36, 24, 36.
Only for 5'3".
Just so dead.
When
I can't believe it's just so round. It's like out there.
1992.
Gross.
The
Look.
answer to your calculation
She's just so
is 191,992.
I like big butts.
What the fuck did she just say, Em?
Who knows?
The answer to our calculation was 1,000 something. Dude, I wonder if that's the measurement of the square root of the butt.
Yeah. It's the ratio of the gluteus to the maximus.
That's Metamucil.
What you do is you measure the ratio of the gluteus to the maximus. You start out at the
black
torus, stretch it around to the back.
No, you start
gluteus to the maximus, and then you smack it up, and then flip it, and then rub it down.
You know,
oh no!
If you want to get the right circumference, it's just like a protector. You can stick a finger in the girl's butthole. I like to use a pencil because you can, and then you wrap like a piece of string around it, and then it's like you measure the.
I like to use fingers.
Yeah,
but you know how my secret to measuring how long your unit is.
Are you talking about the gluteus to the maximus? You start at the
no,
asshole.
I'm starting. Yeah,
you start at the asshole and you measure up.
No. When you measure your member, you start at the center of the asshole, twice around the balls, and then to just beyond the tip.
Yeah.
And that's how long your unit is.
You're right.
So I'm 18 inches.
So I'm gonna have to. I might change the way I've been doing measurements because I do measurements twice a day. How rigorous are you about your measurements?
For what?
For the penis measurement every day, right? Twice a day.
Twice on Sunday.
Yeah, twice on Sunday for sure. Doesn't matter. Nobody's listening anyway.
Nobody's listening. What do you want to finish on?
What else do we have? Do you have any more tabs up there, or are they all gone?
They're all gone.
They're all gone?
Yep.
Let me see. I did have some stuff here.
We only have 1,700 people watching right now.
Bloomington Normal, ISU, county police issue issue citations for recreational cannabis that's been legalized. How is that possible?
Because it's still federally illegal. But guess what? I went to the East Peoria dispensary this week.
Dude, I've got a sack just like that somebody sold me, but it was on the black market.
You looking at my bag?
Here. That's funny. That's funny. Have you seen mine?
No. Bring yours. All right, I'm gonna play this Ari Shaffir Kobe Bryant video.
This is what I've got. What did you get? I've got the Fire OG. Oh, you got edibles. You got like candy. You're eating candy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to smoke weed with me right now?
Nah. Okay. I don't like smoking.
Right. Dude, you gotta be careful with those edibles, man. They'll sneak up on you. They'll smack you in the ass.
These aren't shit.
There's always a lot of like hate, pain in the world, and there's always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. Good story comes out.
Oh, dude, what a dick.
The guy who got away with rape got his today. Kobe Bryant is gone. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chicken ever if he'd stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway, the point is,
no, he's not.
Dude, it's like, as I know, there's always a lot of like hate, pain in the world.
Well, this isn't even the whole thing. Like, he had made actually a pretty good point about how people love basketball more than they hate rape, right? Like
No.
Yeah, he did. He said that.
I would much rather rape somebody than play basketball.
No, but I mean, pertaining to Kobe Bryant, he did make a pretty good point about how people look the other way because they love basketball more than they hate rape.
You know?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with Kobe Bryant and whoever that was.
Right.
But his wife forgave him, so it's not up to me.
Yeah,
like
it's
I don't have
my business.
Yeah, but by all other accounts, Kobe Bryant was close to perfect.
Right.
So, whatever happened in that hotel room, I don't know.
And you know what? How many? It's like
you know who else is close to perfect?
Me?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Matter of fact, and I'm stealing Dave Chappelle's bit. Kevin Hart is just 4 tweets away from being perfect.
Yeah. It's just kind of hard to believe that Kobe's gone. It's like.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
And losing people in the prime of their life is harder than when they die in their sleep at an old age with their family surrounding them, you know?
Yeah. I mean, look. Kobe died, and a 13-year-old girl died, and 7 other people died. Like, that's... And in Ari's defense, and I hate to be put into a position where I have to defend Ari, he didn't know that when he put this video out there.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe he didn't. But still, man, if you're trying to be edgy,
be careful, because it can end your career.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, look at this. I believe that.
And you shouldn't have dosed Bert, you fuck.
Right. I believe that black lady was ambushed, and now she's being attacked by her people. So, hopefully they know what happened, the real truth, and they can be like, hey, sorry, we didn't mean to come at you like that. Hopefully they've gotten contact with her, because you can't take 90 seconds out of an hour-long interview, and then just say this is it.
So here's the thing. If you're going to do an hour-long interview, there probably is a time where you should bring up the rape allegations, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with what CBS did and put out like a 90-second clip of it, where all they talked about was the rape allegations.
Right.
That has a wrong look to it.
Yeah.
Right?
But I mean, that's what media does, right?
Well, you know what?
Nothing but the cream. Nothing but the cream, brother. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they say in media, that if it bleeds, it leads? So they're like, what's the most controversial part of this interview? Well, it's the rape allegations, right? So let's put that clip out there. Because if it bleeds, it leads.
You know what? She's been in journalism all her life. She knew, he knew, and fucking the producers, he better fucking damn well better have known, because they're the one that's clipping this shit up and fucking and what do you call those GIFs? It's like a 30-second or 15-second thing that can influence people.
An animated GIF.
Dude, you know what? Remember 5 years ago when it was the 2-minute Jason Silva videos to get people's attention?
Yeah.
Dude, I think we're down to like 15 seconds now.
Our attention spans are getting shorter for sure.
Yeah. Say hi, Lucy. Can you guys see my dog? Lucy.
I don't think so.
I love you.
All right, so we got to figure out something good to go out on. What do you think?
Beastie Boys had the song called "Kicking It Live."
You want to do that?
Dude, that would definitely get us gigged, right? Do the live one from. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
From David Letterman?
Yeah. Because I think we've played that before and those videos weren't erased. So this can be a reoccurring thing. You know what I'm saying? I wish you could play it on your, can you hook that up to this right now and go out on that?
Probably not.
No?
But no, I think it'll sound fine from up there.
Okay. What is this?
So this is an appearance on David Letterman in 2004, and it starts out with Mixmaster Mike cutting his shit up in the studio, and then they cut to the Beastie Boys are walking to the Ed Sullivan Theater from like, I think it's 2 blocks away.
Yeah, like a
and
subway.
they rap the whole way, and
yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's just to me it's a very well done piece that happened.
Yeah, it's all one take, isn't it?
Live. It's all one. Well, it's not all one take video, but they cut video as they're walking, and they cut from the studio into the. It's just pretty cool how it happened.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys are kind of our Beatles.
You checking some TV addicts. The meaning this don't mean to bring static. Or you cling onto your grandma's house. Grab your plastic friend to get back. Doing some dishes. I got you with the pictures. And no, I didn't retire. I stepped out with the needle those pliers.
Like each one of overhaul with the M1 you never seen before. Just glide in the blaze and like no ring, you know I get paid. Like a fresh say with the bass, so not doing not there in the haze, so I'm not high Nick at night with cuts we running that, you know. Alright, we ain't calm no with arms to call me back. So what's up with that? I got friends and family that I respect. When I think I'm too good, they put me in check. Believe when I say I'm no better than you. Said when I rap, so what it ain't true. When that's your legend, just don't stop. We're guaranteed to make your party rock. Check it out. Watch it all out. Let's work it out. Let's turn this party out. Say that. What's the condition?
I'm a man on the condition.
Say son, you better listen. Something is an electrician. Like a scientist, when I'm applying this method of control in my mind, like Einstein and rap and do good try. Now, hey, baby, bubba, now what the deal? Didn't know you go for that mass appeal. So call it Salucci, somehow I take a I know your mic, but you won't see it later. I work magic like a magician. I add up on my mathematician. Cause a bank cashier, engineer. here. I wear cotton, but I don't wear gear. She's out with that rockadabra. Who's past you? Your money don't show yourself. Put that back on the shelf. Light rays blazing. Yeah, the phase in. Look who's amazing. No, working on the record, yo. So just stay pacing. Check it out. What's it all about?
I think I just heard that song for the first time again. With what? This one, it's like they just talk about a lot about science and pragmatics and imperialistic science. You know what I'm saying? Like the method. Well, obviously it's like that's why Neil deGrasse Tyson chose that one bit.
Dropping science like Galileo dropped.
No, when I'm a scientist, when I'm applying this. That one Galileo dropped the original something else. What are you saying? What year was this? 2004? What year was this?
Going out to the town of fire.
This is 2004.
The town of flames.
Dude, they still look young, don't they?
Upgrade.
At this point, they were together for 25 years.
Check it out. What's it all about? Work, go work it out. Let's turn this, oh yeah.
You know, honestly, it's like, when you see somebody turn a song like, what was their first hit? We Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party?
I mean, that wasn't the first one. That's probably the first big one.
Right. That was kind of a novelty. Kind of like Parents Just Don't Understand, right, Will Smith?
Yeah.
I mean, he parlayed that stupid-ass fucking song into like an A-list actor career where, how much is he worth? You want to bet?
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. He's, okay, I'm going to say 200 million.
Oh, wow. I was thinking like, more like 500 million, like $500 million.
All right. Run it back.
Dude, so Kylie Jenner's, or whatever Jenner is worth more than Will Smith. I'm going to be ashamed if that's the case. Okay, so I'm going to say 500. You're saying what? 200?
200 million.
Echo. How much is Will Smith worth?
Will Smith is worth an estimated $350 million US dollars.
Split the difference, yeah. That's right in the middle.
Okay. So, at least he's not in the food stamp line with Harvey Weinstein.
I think Harvey Weinstein's in jail.
Yeah. I wonder if he's getting it now instead of giving it.
That's interesting.
It's a give and take relationship now.
That would be some, what we call street justice, right?
Poetic justice.
Jail justice?
Yeah.
Like, the child molesters always get the worst of it in prison. And we're like, oh, sorry, can't help you.
Right, right.
That sucks. That sucks. That's happening to you.
Shouldn't have molested children.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, I guess, yeah, well, I'm not going to wish any.
Why is your beard so fucking gray, man?
It's not gray, it's blonde.
No, it's definitely
It's
gray.
platinum blonde.
White. It's almost white.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I bought some of that, I told you I bought some of that,
chick hair coloring.
Yeah, at Dollar General.
Yeah.
And so I put that on it, and I think it might have lightened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's white.
This is Marilyn Monroe's color that she had in her hair. It's called platinum blonde.
It's white. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it actually, if you think about it, that my modeling coach told me that I have a Roman pug. That's what kind of nose I have, and they said the blonde hair would accent that. MJ, look.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so the blonde hair here would accent my Roman pug.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, but that's very rare.
It is rare.
Yeah, and so next podcast I'm probably gonna have blonde locks too.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna be down to here.
All right, are we done?
And plus,
I got 6:59.
And you know what? I'm thinking about getting a face tattoo.
Oh, don't do that.
Why not?
It's commitment.
Right, right.
Post Malone did it.
He's done it several times.
I think I got something to go out on.
I'm thinking about getting "I hate it" tattooed on the inside of my mouth. So when somebody asks me something and I don't like it, I can just be like,
can we go out on how dumb DJ Khaled is?
Yeah, please. What did DJ Khaled do now? Or Khalid? Or is it Khaled?
It's Khaled. right. This is just one of the stupidest things
Say
I've ever
my
seen.
name, baby.
DJ Khalid.
Say my name, baby.
DJ Khalid.
You smart.
Dana.
You loyal.
Dana.
You're grateful.
Dana.
I appreciate that. You stupid. Go buy your mama a house. Go buy your whole family houses. Put this money in your savings account. Go spend some money.
Dude, I hope she grabs somebody and gets the fuck
Come back
out,
and
dude.
ask for more. Baby, let the music take control. Let We the Best Sound take control, baby. Hold on, say my name.
DJ Khalid.
That's right.
What a douchebag.
You remember
Are we
that?
still live? Dude, what a fucking asshole.
I'm ending this right now. All
Dude,
right.
It's like, why do I dislike that guy so much?
I just think, like, honestly,